All right, we're gonna go with my Euro 2020 slash Euro 2021 predictor. Um, yeah, I think that my group stage predictions are actually gonna be very, very accurate, but we'll see. Let me share my screen real quick. Here it is. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
So yeah, let me just recap. So Italy, as y'all probably know, it's gonna be my favorite team in Europe, the team that I'll be rooting for. Um, yeah, I've just loved Italy for a long time. I kind of fallen off when they didn't make the last World Cup, but I'm back. I'm gonna go Turkey finishing second, Switzerland finishing third. Yeah, those two, there's really not much in between. They're both really, really solid teams. I just think that Turkey has a very, very solid back line, one of the best center half pairings in and in Europe, really in general, with Soyuncu and Dimaral, even Kabak, who I know has had a bad spell at Liverpool, but even with his quality, he can get in. And then I have Wales finishing last because Wales is just not up to the quality of Switzerland and Turkey. They're just falling off. As when you get, they're very top heavy. When you get past Gareth Bale, uh, Aaron Ramsey, Joe Allen, there's really not much in that team. It's just not enough quality, and they're very susceptible in the back end. So Belgium, Russia, Denmark, Finland. Belgium finishing first, Finland finishing last, and not up to the quality of the rest. I think Russia finishes third and Denmark finishes second. Denmark gets all three games at home. That's key thing. And they also can nick a point or maybe steal all 3 points of Belgium because they're playing in Copenhagen. So I think that's a huge advantage Denmark has. And overall, in terms of quality, I think Denmark is the second best. I think Belgium is well ahead of the rest. This next group, we get Austria, North Macedonia, Ukraine, and Netherlands. Netherlands, as I've said before, I think it's a lot like this France 2010 World Cup team. I think they're going to implode. They don't like their manager. Their manager keeps going with three in the back, even though everyone in the entire nation is saying four at the back. And the only way that I think that they can have a reasonable tournament is if the quality that they truly have, because they still have quality, can pull through. And I don't, I see them finishing second. I had them finishing third originally, but knowing that they're playing in Amsterdam, I just think they can get enough points to finish second. I think North Macedonia finishes last, as much of a story as they are. And
I'm
I have,
interested.
I have Ukraine finishing first in this group. I think they play. I think in the games that I've watched against Spain, they lost against Germany twice, but they played well. I think they have the quality. I think they're set up well. They're not gonna lose the game on something stupid. They're disciplined. Yeah, I think Ukraine is first, and they have just that bit enough of quality to get there. And I also like Austria as a team. And the only reason why I don't have them finishing ahead of the Netherlands is because Netherlands will be playing their games in Amsterdam, which I think is a real advantage, and that's something that people are not talking about. The teams that are playing home in this tournament in the group stage, they're gonna get a huge, huge advantage from that. So, speaking of which, we get two teams that get home games. Scotland, they get to play two games in Hampden Park. England, they get all of their games in Wembley, and then you have Croatia, the talented Croats, and Czech Republic. So straight off the bat, England, too much talent, too much quality. They're gonna finish first ahead of Croatia because it really comes down to England. They get to open against Croatia. It's gonna be the first game in Wembley. The adrenaline is gonna pop in. I think it's too much of an ask for Croatia to maybe take a nick a point. Who knows? But with all three games in Wembley, I'm gonna go England first. I'm gonna
England won't
go.
have Maguire now.
Uh,
Wait, are
no,
they
no
gonna play three
chance.
in the back now? Because
No chance.
Maguire.
No chance he plays in the first game.
Yeah, he's not.
May
That's what I don't think
well,
he'll.
yeah. I think they were probably. I think Southgate was probably going three at the back if he had Maguire. If he didn't,
Yeah,
because I
which
don't. Because I wouldn't trust the Maguire Stones partnership. Not enough pace. They both
it's
have
too
a mis-
slow.
Not enough pace. They both have a mistake in them. I mean, you got to protect them with that third center half. Which I mean, to be fair,
He goes defensive, so
yeah, Southgate has his question marks. Everyone has questions, especially English fans. They have their question marks over Southgate. I'm gonna go Croatia second. And I'm also gonna go Czech Republic third and Scotland fourth. Scotland just does not have enough quality. I mean, that team is just so depth,
They have
the
a
depth
couple
of
left backs.
quality. Yeah, that's what they got. They don't even
And
have the strong. They don't they play. They have a back three where one is a midfielder for Man United, McTominay, and on one side is Tierney, and the other center half is some Scottish player. But it's just not a good team. I mean, there's just not enough quality. You could tell that when they have to go full on force their way to get two left backs in. I mean, we have two left backs, two top quality left backs. We don't have any other quality on the other side of the field. How can we leave one out? We just have to stick them both in. I mean, honestly, I would prefer if they had one as a left back or wing back and just put one in the midfield. Put one in the
In the
midfield.
middle or
No, like
like play a back
outside
four, I guess.
midfield,
Midfield.
outside midfield,
Okay,
and
okay.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Clark knows what he's doing. This team got to the Euros very luckily because they had to win two penalty shootouts. They couldn't even beat Israel in Hampden Park in full time. Let's not keep let's keep that in mind also. So now we got Spain, Poland, Sweden, Slovakia. First of all, Spain's finishing first. They get to play all their games in Seville. Yeah, they're finishing first. Um, Sweden second. Sweden's overall a solid team, a lot more talent than Poland does, even though Poland has the better talisman and Lewandowski, but I think Sweden has so much talent. Emil Forsberg, Alexander Isak. I like the back line with Granqvist and Lindelof, solid. This everything in that team is solid. And Slovakia finishing last, but Slovakia, they can make a few heads turn. They could play some good football sometimes. So keep that in mind too. Poland, France, Germany, Hungary. So here's where I'm gonna go. This is the best group, obviously, by far, and the winner most likely will come out of this group. Any of these three teams can win, including Germany. I think they can win too. Why I think Germany had been in awful form, but why I think they'll make a new run. Like people are gonna be surprised where I have them. Look, Thomas Muller, Matt Hummels is returning. Joachim Löw is Joachim Löw has announced that he'll be leaving after the season, so that pressure will be relieved of you know all the talk that would be about Jokic. No, it's done. After this tournament, he'll be done. The pressure will be off the players' back. Um, there will be no questions. There will be nobody, completely berating on Joachim Low when he makes a mistake because they'll know he'll be gone afterwards. The press will be more relaxed on them. They got players that had fantastic seasons. Kai Havertz, Timo Werner won the Champions League. Thomas Muller, another 20 assist season. He won the Champions League a couple seasons ago. He's returning. Matt Hummels solidifying that. It looks like they're going to be playing a back three with Hummels, Rudiger, and maybe Ginter. I think that's
Ursula.
what, huh?
Ursula, maybe.
Or Sola, yeah, one of those. Yeah, and they're gonna go with the back three, which I like. It's what Tuchel did. I think there's an influence from that. It fits. And yeah, I like it. I like the team now, and I think with Thomas Muller and Matt Hummels, they're bringing a new culture, new leadership. I still think France will win this group, but I think Germany playing Munich all three games, I think they'll come in second. And I have Portugal finishing third, and Hungary, they lost Saboslai. They could have competed if they had a full strength roster because I think they have talent. They did great last Euros, but now they gotta go. Okay, now my fourth best third place teams. Okay, Portugal straight off the bat, Switzerland straight off the bat, and then it's a tussle between Poland, Russia, Austria, Czech Republic, and I'm probably gonna have to go Russia. In between these three, I'm gonna go Poland, Austria, and Czech. Miss out.
So the team I have winning the group is not getting third.
You
Austria.
had them winning that France group.
No, no, I'm talking about Austria. Their group, the Netherlands group.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that was insane. No way they won that group. No way.
Might have.
Have you? Did you see them? Did you see them against England? God, they're not that good of a team. Belgium, Poland. Sorry, we got an individual versus a whole team. No chance for Poland. Seville, yeah. Italy, Netherlands. Of course, I'm backing my team in this one, and I think this Netherlands team is lucky to be where they are. And I don't think they're a round of 16 team. I think Italy will squash them. France, Switzerland. This game is always a classic. Though they played in the 2014 World Cup. They played in the 2016 Euros, I believe. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go France. I'm gonna go France because they're France. Croatia, Sweden. Um, I'm leaning Sweden here, but I'm gonna go Croatia. I think Croatia, they have the leadership. I don't think the leadership of Modric will let them, go down to a level of another team, and I think they'll be able to just nick it out. Spain, Russia rematch of the 2018 World Cup, where Russia parked the bus after they got that penalty and it went straight to penalties and they won. That's not happening again. I also believe this. Oh no, never mind. This game is not in Spain. It's in Hampton Park. Yeah, Spain for sure. England, Germany. Yeah. It's coming home. It's coming home. No, it's not. No. England will get eliminated by Germany. I'm saying it right now. Germany, I told you last why I think Germany is gonna improve. And if Germany improve the way I think they are, and they get to this point, well then I don't care if it's at Wembley. I think Germany will go in and beat them. I think that if Germany and England will both match up, probably both playing a back three. And I think if Germany can control the ball with the players that they got, Havertz, Kimmich, Muller, I think that they'll force that England team into a back five, the same way Croatia forced England into a back five by taking advantage of having possession of the ball and making it hard for England to get out when they lost the ball and creating overload in other areas. That's why I honestly think that Germany is a good matchup for England, especially if they continue on with this back three system. And I think Germany will move on, even though it is at Wembley. It's supposed to be in Ireland, but COVID situations had to be changed. You were trying to say something?
Yeah, I think if England played Germany, I would pick them. Even though like Germany,
You
they're
pick you pick England?
yes. Even though like
Well, I
Germany,
mean, you're an
they're not.
England fan. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're rooting for England.
Absolutely not. Not true.
Absolutely true. It
That's
seems
not
like
true.
it. The
No,
way
I
you
did.
talk about them, it
No,
is. You
because
do.
you complete like I can't say, but I can't cuss. But like you completely trash them all the time.
I do not trash them. I think they're overrated. English media hypes them up too much.
Yeah,
There's
for sure. But you
England
over.
media. What? You want to say this now? You did not agree with this previously, but we'll get
Of course, they're
we're,
overrated.
we're
They're
getting a little
English,
bit off topic.
but
But yeah, England fans, they overrate the team. The press,
I mean they
England
got talent.
always, it seems like England always seems to um not exceed the expectations of the team. When the truth is the expectations are just too high. They've never had the talent that other teams are. This year, this season, this team actually does. This team actually has some talent. But that makes them finalists, semifinalists? No, there's other teams that have talent too.
And they
But
won't play their strengths too. Like
if
they'll be
Portugal
defensive.
play
They won't have the ball. Like that's a problem. Like
as a Portugal fan, though, if Portugal plays England, I'd be scared. I'd be scared as a Portugal fan, especially at Wembley. I think England would be the favorites,
crazy.
actually. Huh?
The fans will be crazy in the round of 16.
Okay.
Oh, and the
Ukraine,
Magic Bruno does something.
Ukraine, Portugal. Yeah. Level of talent. Portugal, they'll get past Ukraine. Turkey, Denmark.
Don't overthink.
You went Turkey, right?
Yeah.
For a long time, I did think it would be Turkey, and they do have the quality. Where's this game played? I don't want to overthink this, but Denmark is a very good team, and Denmark should win this. But I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm gonna go Turkey. So Belgium, Italy, yeah. You know, still back in my team, but I do think that this is the game, this midfield battle. I mean, what a battle! You got De Bruyne. I don't know if Witzel. I think Witzel's out. He was in the squad. I have no idea what's going on with that situation. But De Bruyne,
He might be
Tielemans,
back by
De
then.
Bruyne, De Bruyne, Tielemans, Diandenker versus Barella, Jorginho, Verratti. The key of the game is who controls that midfield. And I think Italy. I think Italy wins this game. I do. I think Italy gets. I think this Belgium generation is just a year too late, and I think that their top two players, De Bruyne and Hazard, both have fitness issues. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think Italy, France, Croatia, World Cup rematch, World Cup Finals rematch. I don't think it'll be nearly as an entertaining game as it was. Even last time, it wasn't that entertaining. Let's be honest.
there
Um,
were a lot of goals, so it was cool.
and it's also in Russia, which makes it even more
Oh,
crazy to think about. It's
who's
in
winning?
Russia too. I'm gonna go France. I'm gonna go France. Yeah. Spain, Germany. Man, this is the hardest one to choose. It's in Rome. Uh, but I'm gonna go with.
Think they get revenge for 7-1 when they lost 7-1.
It was 6-0. It was 6-0.
Or never
Yeah,
mind.
it was
I was
6-0.
thinking
It's
of
not that far off. I'm gonna go Germany. I'm gonna go Germany. Yeah, I will. And then Portugal, Turkey. Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's in Baku. Yeah, I'm gonna go Portugal here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Portugal here. This is the end of the run for Turkey. Now Italy, France. Yes, I have Italy reaching the final. This is where France will go out. Here's my theory on France. I find it hard to believe that they'll win two tournaments in a row because as talented as this team is, they're not as good as that Spain team in 2010 that won the Euros and the World Cup. Like
doesn't matter though.
top
Like
top teams, top team, you really have to be in a phenomenal team to win the tournament two row. Because the teams that are as phenomenal as Spain, even if luck goes against your way, you'll still find your way against the opposition. With France, they're really, really good, really, really good, but they're not good enough to break the luck. Because in two tournaments in a row, to win two tournaments in a row, you're gonna either need some luck or you just have to be so much better than all the other teams. And I don't think they're just so much better than all the teams. Can the luck go the French way? I don't know. But I think Italy has talent, and I think this is Italy's tournament. A combination of this Euros and next year's World Cup is Italy's time. And I think Italy will go to the final. And I actually, well, let me move on here. Germany, Portugal. What a game. What a game we got here. I mean, this is gonna be a rematch.
rematch. Yeah.
This is going to be a rematch of the game in the group stages. This is also going to be a rematch of the 2014 World Cup where Germany trounced Portugal. And I think Germany would win this game. I had Portugal finishing third, and I think Germany will do the double on them. And then I have an Italy Germany final. How many classic Italy Germanys have? This is one of my most favorite matchups. There are 2016 Euros. How fantastic was that? Um, 2006 World Cup, I wasn't alive. Or I was alive, but I didn't really watch it because I was too young.
You're,
But it was
you're
a
3 years.
yeah, I was 3 years old, but it was a great game. Rewatching it, it was just a great environment. Italy beating Germany in Berlin. What an environment. Yeah. And I have Italy winning the Euros. Call me biased. I am backing the team I am rooting for, but I honestly think this is Italy's time. They have one of the best midfields in the tournament. They have the streaky center forward. They have a great balance in between veterans, old people like Chiellini, Buffon, not Buffon, Chiellini, Bonucci, but with some young talents, Barella, and
I have
they
questions
also have
for
quality
the
up top like
finishing.
Insigne. I think Italy wins this Euros, huh?
I have questions about their center back partners. Are they gonna go Bonucci and Chiellini like and run it back? I mean,
Mm,
they're
uh, no, I mean, no way. If they do go Bonucci, Chiellini, no way they can do that the entire tournament.
oh
That'll just be,
they gotta rotate
yeah. I think they'll probably
in the
go.
big game, like in the semifinals or quarterfinals. I mean,
I don't know. It's tough to say. It's it's tough to say. What do you think they'll go?
they might go experience and just. I think Bonucci will play in between Chiellini and either Romagnoli or I don't know.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be it'll be interesting.
yeah.
Yes.
I'd probably go with start off with Romagnoli, but in the knockout stages, I would trust those veterans in Bonucci and Chiellini, and keep in mind Bonucci, he has the quality to break a pass too, to have a penetrating pass that can, you know, break down
Find
a defense too.
defenses.
He has quality there. So yeah, I have Italy winning the Euros, and he has Portugal.
Hmm.
And this is our Euro predictors.